Hi boys and girls. I'm in the classroom today. I'm going to record a lesson for our next letter. You can see what it is. I'll put a little closer here, and I think I'm going to move it down a little bit so you guys can see better. I think that's a little better. Okay, what letter do you see? The letter G. All about G. Here's a capital G. Here's a lowercase g. Do they look alike, boys and girls? No, they do not. They don't look anything alike, do they? Okay, let's go ahead and start with this. Let's say how to make a G. We will be doing a handwriting page later on in the week, so this is just kind of a little brief introduction. I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to make a big, almost a circle, but half a circle, like the letter C. But the letter C, I would probably stop about here. This one, I'm going to go up a little higher, and then I'm going to put a straight line in. Okay, so I'm going to make it. I'm going to start down below the top line a little bit. Okay, I'm going to start out like I'm making a C or a circle. I'm going to come all the way up almost to the middle and a straight line in. Okay, and then lowercase, let me move that a little closer so you can see. And then little g, I'm going to start out with our most famous letter, magic C, right? Magic C is so important because if you can make a nice C, you can make lots of letters. Start out with a magic C, and then I'm going to come up, close that up all the way down under the ground and put a nice little hook on it. It starts here on the middle line, magic C. Now I'm going to close it up. I'm going to go down. If I stop here, what would that be? A. I'm going to go down, down, down under the ground where the roots grow and put a nice little hook. Big G, little g. Okay, what sound does G make? G, g. Gordo gorilla makes a G sound, and so do some of these words. Our first picture card is a goat. G, g, goat. You hear a G sound like in Gordo gorilla. This one is a fish, but it's a special fish. It's a goldfish. G, g, goldfish. Okay, here's a whole bunch of presents, maybe Christmas presents, but we're not going to call them presents because it starts with a G. Gifts. Gifts. I got a lot of gifts. And here's a nice one here. G, g, guitar. It's a beautiful guitar. Okay, and I want to read our poem real quick. Okay, here's the poem. There's a goat. The goat is in the garden. Okay, and it goes like this. A goat got in my garden. It gobbled all day long. G, g, g. Going, going, gone. What's going, going, gone? The apples. Well, actually, look at the goat probably ate some apples, and it's also eating the flowers. Goats will eat anything. Okay, let's do it again. A goat got in my garden. Can you guys repeat that? A goat got in my garden. My turn. It gobbled all day long. Your turn. It gobbled all day long. And then we're going to go g, 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 g. Going, going, gone. Okay, I'm going to circle all the G's. We know that goat starts with a G. I'm going to put this really close. I know there's a little bit of a glare, so part of it you just have to listen, right? Okay, I'm going to circle G for goat. Got. Ooh, that's a good sound out word. G-ot. Okay, in my garden starts with a G. G, g. It gobbled. Gobble, that reminds me of a turkey, right? Gobbled all day long. There's actually a G in the word long. And then I'm going to circle G, 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 or G, G, G. Going, going, gone. Oh, I missed one. Going. Going is the word go, G-O, with a I-N-G. Ing. Going. So there's a G at the end. It doesn't say G, it says ing. All right, let's count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I didn't think we were going to have very many, but we ended up with so many in the last row, right? Okay, that's just a little introduction on the letter G. Then I like to do this book here because I have the nice easel. This is our G Alphachant. Okay, and I'm going to read that to you. All right, here's another goat in the garden, huh? And we had another story called The Goat in the Garden, huh? You remember that? That was a while ago. Okay, here are our G words. The first one is gate. Okay, so this is the fence, and the part where it opens and closes is the gate, right? G-ate with a silent E. This word is goat. Oat with a silent A. You don't hear that A, it's silent. This one is goose. Well, I like this word because we've got a G, and we've got a ooh, like in boo, 2 O's. Goose, and a silent E. And the last one is gorilla. Gorilla. Okay, those are our G words. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start reading right here. The garden gate is open. Oh, look at the goat. Look at his tongue. The goat's tongue. He can't wait to get into that garden. Here's the fence. Here's the gate, the part where it opens and closes. The garden gate is open. The goat goes in the gate. And we'll read it again. I'm just going to go through it. The goose goes in the gate. Now we got a goat and a goose. What are they doing? The goat's eating a carrot right now. The gorilla goes in the gate. Ooh, look at the gorilla's tongue. Now look at the goose. The goose is eating corn. But he's too late. Look what happened. They ate all the vegetables. Their tummies are full, and the gorilla doesn't get anything. He's going, ay, ay, ay. Let's read it again. This time I won't stop so much, okay? All right, we'll read a little bit faster. We got gate, goat, goose, gorilla. Let's all start with G. The garden gate is open. The goat goes in the gate. I stop at the period. The goose goes in the gate. Stop at the period. The gorilla goes in the gate. This time there's just a comma. I pause for a second. But he's too late. And then one more time without the pictures. The garden gate is open. The goat goes in the gate. The goose goes in the gate. The gorilla goes in the gate. But he's too late. We have some sight words that you guys are going to recognize. You recognize the word the? What's that one? Is. Should be able to read this one. In. There's the again. Okay. This one we can sound out. But. Okay. There's quite a few sight words in there. All right. I'm going to take the camera over here to the table. I'm going to do this really fast because you guys are getting good at this. I could probably just show you the 2 pages we're going to do, and I bet you could do them all by yourself, but I'll go over them. I'll just do it kind of quick because it took me a while to read those. Okay, so in your workbook, when you open up your workbook, I've been tearing my pages out so I know where I'm at. I'm exactly on this one. The sound for G. I've got my pencil. I will write my name at the top. I'm writing Mrs. J. If you guys notice, there's not very many pages in this workbook. Look at that. We're going to finish them by the end of the year, aren't we? End of December anyways. All right, so the first one is a gate. Does it start with a G, boys and girls? Of course it does. I'm going to circle it now, and then I'll go back and color it. Okay, the next one is a key to start your car. I hear K-O, kangaroo. I'm going to X that out, and I'm also going to put a big K and a little K in the box just to give us a little more work. You could put the big G too. Okay, big G, little G. You don't have to do that. That's just a little extra. How about guitar? G. Yes, that was in our pocket chart. We know that guitar. Oh, we know this one starts with a G. Goat. I'll circle it for now. I'll add my little big G, little G here in the corner. Here is a girl. Girl. I do like to go over these because sometimes kids might look at that and say, oh, it's a kid or a lady, but it's really a girl. Okay, how about dog? No, that starts with a D. You want to put the D there, you can. Big D, little d. This is a teacup. So if we call it a cup, that starts with a C. If we call it a teacup, that starts with a T. So it does not start with a G. So I'll put a T in there for teacup. Now, be careful with this one. It looks like a present, but remember the other word for that? Gift. Gift. So I'm going to circle that one. It does start with a G, and then I'll go back later and I'll color the pictures that start with G. Okay, here's our little Alphachant book. I'm going to very carefully tear that page out and cut it right down the middle where I see the dotted line. And then Mommy and Daddy can staple that. You can put the book together. They might have to do that. Make sure you get the pages in the right order, right? Okay, I start with page 1, the G book, and then I put that over the top of this one. Okay, go ahead and I fold it in half. And I'm going to staple it. I have my big long stapler that I just have been keeping right here. Put your name on top, and then you can go through and you can circle all your circle or highlight. I have my highlighter here, so I'll go ahead and use a highlighter. We've got gate, goat, goose, and gorilla. Those all start with G, so I used my highlighter to find the G's. And my first page was the garden gate is open. Garden starts with a G. Gate starts with a G. The goat goes in the gate. We've got goat, go, and gate. Okay, here's all my G's that I circled or highlight. The next page says the goose goes in the gate. So we've got goose and go and gate. The gorilla goes in the gate. There, I've got 3 G's on this side and 3 G's here, and the last page is, but it's too late. If I hold this up, do you see any G's? No G's on the last page, right? Okay, and then that's it. Don't forget to put this in your book box and read it. And then don't forget, you can write it on your new December reading log. Thank you.